Here is Nora's freestyle underwater. So you're coming in really pretty deep on that start, so you've got really kind of that deep in, and then you're having to come up. So make sure you're trying to go out a little bit more, and then keep things a little bit more shallow so then we can get more of that straight line idea. As you're going through, your arm is coming right in and going right into that next pull. So make sure as that hand enters the water right here, you're going to make sure that you're working on getting a further extension out in front. Your arm enters and it's basically going straight through, going through the pole, and so you've got really that circular pattern. You want to enter, drop down for that high elbow catch, push straight on back, lift that elbow to recover, and then go through that straightened pattern. And as you look, because of how that pole is going, you've got all those bubbles. So all the white water that you've got on your hand right here is going to end up being able to be eliminated if we can get that extension out in front a little bit more. Fairly solid kick going on. So you go through the turn here. Getting pushed off, pretty good depth. You're on that side, and you're on that left side, pulling out with the right arm. That's absolutely perfect as to what arm we want to make sure we're pulling out with. As you go to breathe, really work on trying to roll with your body. So we do need to work on getting a little bit more body rolls going on, and if we can get you to get a little bit more extension on that freestyle out in front and on the reach, that's going to help you get that body roll, so then breathing is going to be even a little bit easier. Nice job. Here we have Nora's freestyle on the above the water camera angle. So you're getting off the block. I would like to see on her back foot right here, we get off of that heel just right out the start. When we start moving the camera, boom, you're up off of your heel. That's where you should actually start at, and not with that heel down flat on the block. Get you moving forward here. Pretty good start, got a good amount of effort coming in, a lot of speed. You do have a really high turnover rate. What I'd like to see you do is actually get into a little bit more of a straight arm, because as we see with that right arm right here, you're actually finishing a little bit sooner than your hip. I'd like to be able to see you finish past those hips. If we can get you into a little bit of a straight arm, especially as you're doing the sprint freestyle, you're going to be able to really finish through the back end of that stroke, and it's going to give you a lot more power and a lot more speed out of that stroke. If you can get into the habit of doing that a little bit, then you can play around with being able to transition between a bent arm recovery freestyle as well as a regular freestyle with the straight arm, and kind of figure out what you really like. As I work with our college kids and I see some that don't finish through the back end, we do tend to really try and switch them over into that straight arm recovery, so then they finish through the back end of their strokes. And get you moving forward here. Good solid kick throughout the whole time. We're seeing white water back behind you, so that means you're getting a real solid kick going on. As we go through this turn, you get that last stroke in right there. Make sure as soon as you dip that head down, you're getting a little bit of the dolphin kick out of those legs back into here. We want to make sure you take that last stroke and you tuck up right into it. So as soon as your head tucks up, work on tucking up your heels to your rear end, and then make sure your chest gets to your knees. And tighter that ball, the faster you're going to be able to spin. See you coming off the wall on your side a little bit. Looks real good. You're pulling out with the left arm and you're on your left side. Breathing looks to be pretty good. Maybe just a tad bit delayed, so make sure you're just working on trying to breathe a little bit. And right here, cardinal sin whenever you're finishing a race, we want to make sure that you're just keeping that head down and going for that finish. We'll watch you in slow motion here as we go through that finish, watching to really make sure we get in on that side, and you do get on that side very well. Nice job, Nora.